Boy, do I have a project for you guys this time. The keen-eyed observer may notice that the passenger side of my RZR looks way more comfy and even a lot safer than the driver's side at this time. For those who are still a little puzzled as to what I'm going on about, I got new seats and 4-point harnesses to keep us strapped into them. Both came from SuperATV, and I'm going to show you how I put these in. But first, I'm actually going to show you how to take them out because I know some of you are curious about this. Quickly before I pull these out, I just want to kind of go over some of the major differences here. Some of it's pretty obvious. I mean, I used to think the Polaris seats were pretty nice, and in fact, they are. They're not that bad, but next to these bad boys, they kind of look like a bar stool or something. This has a whole lot more seating area. If you look, the edge of the seat itself extends quite a bit further than the RZR seat. These almost come to the bend in your knee. It's very comfortable, very supportive. The sides of the seats are nice and high. It kind of contains you, keeps you strapped in good. Smooth. They're actually suspension seats. They soak up some of the bumps. Makes the trail just seem smoother. They got a higher back. They also, of course, have cutouts for harnesses, which I have here. These are the 4.2-inch harnesses from SuperATV. Very nice set. This fabric is very soft. It's not rough and scratchy like a toe strap on some of them. The pads here are soft. They're sewn into the straps, shoulder straps. It actually does have a sternum strap, even though that's not in the picture on the website. Got a very nice race-inspired buckle here, backed by a piece of leather. As you can see, once you get in there, you're not coming out. Moving around to the back, because this is a 4-seater, they are not able to make the bottom part of this seat extended like they did on the front seats, because obviously that would cut all your leg room off. That is a difference, in case you're wondering, between the front seats and back seats as they're listed. The back seats are almost just about as comfortable as the front seats. They're way more comfortable than the RZR seats. There's another added benefit I will show you in a minute you're not going to believe. I didn't. But the front seats definitely have more surface area. I've also got harnesses mounted back here. These are for the little ones to help keep them all strapped in. Should be good and safe. Now, this may be a little difficult to see what's going on here. I'm wearing black pants, dark clothing inside of a RZR with black interior, and I'm inside the shop and it's like 10 o'clock at night. Sorry about that. But I am in the back seat of my very own RZR. Not very comfortably, I might add. Both of these front seats, I want you to keep in mind, are adjusted the same. They're at the same distance. But my knees are kind of wedged up against both sides of this front seat. Kind of having to sit spread eagle here. Not a whole lot of room. My feet are actually pointed, my toes are pointed down toward the floor. My heels are up on a ridge because I can't get my feet under the seat in front of me to get them on the floorboard properly. If there was another person, full-size adult, sitting here next to me, our knees would be fighting for room right here in the center. This is basically a factory RZR seating. Now let me show you the other side. All right, I grabbed my shop light here to help you kind of see what's going on, because look at the difference in the way the back seats are made. The way these are sloped around on the edges opens up a ton of knee room back here in the back seat of this RZR. I'm actually sitting very comfortably. My knees are in a perfectly straightforward resting position, just lightly touching these padded sides of the back seat. My feet are actually on the floorboard under the front seat, right where they're supposed to be, on the little grit textured surface of the floor. Much more comfortable seating position. All right, I'm going to pull these out, partially because somebody did in fact ask me how easy it was to get these out with all these harnesses and stuff in here. The other reason is I have to remove the center console in order to install the other side, so they have to come out anyway. Now I could get these out really in a matter of seconds. I'm not gonna just kind of zip through it real fast to show you how fast I can do it. I'm gonna go step by step and show you the process and actually how easy it is. But all you have to do, we're gonna loosen the sternum strap here, loosen the main latch, grab this shoulder strap adjustment, and we'll pull it loose from its buckle. And do the same thing to the other side. Honestly, the hardest part is getting these out and back in through these buckles. The rest of it is no problem at all. Alright, now we drop them through the holes. Pull these through the holes. And it's done. These seats also have a pull strap that goes through the back of the seat and attaches to the catch down there, so you can release the seat from up here. I really like that. Just reach right there, pull up on it, and release. And it's out. And one thing I would like to point out is because of the way the fabric is made on these, I was able to pull the strap out of its buckle and feed it through this boot that the factory latch was coming through. That helps it stay, it keeps this hole closed up. Nice clean install here. Some of the bigger ones, people actually sometimes slit this boot open to let the strap come through, but with these I didn't even really have to do that. I just leave it like that, and it looks nice and stays nice and protected. I'm going to go ahead and remove the back one. It's exactly the same thing. Loosen the sternum strap, loosen the buckle, pull the shoulder straps loose, feed these through the back. Feed these through the side. And it's done. Again, rear latch, pull up on it, release, and out it goes. Alright, now as you can see back here, I did the same thing with this boot. Got the strap coming right out of the original mounting location for this buckle. And back here, I did kind of my own way of mounting this. I'm going to go over that with you. If you do not have snorkels, there probably is a easier alternative to this that you may wish to use. I'll go over that when we get to this part. But I'm going to go through the whole installation process of how I did it, and then what you can do differently if you don't have these snorkels.